Okay, everybody. Now we're gonna focus on thinking. So thinking is how you get into a high vibration. People come up to me and they're like, "Hey, I have a high vibration, but um, I'm not seeing the results that I want." And I ask them, "Hey, what are you doing to get in high vibration?" And the response is always something like, "Well, I meditate, I do yoga, I I carry crystals on me. I try to have fun here and there, and these are great indirect ways to raise your vibration. And these are these are even more amazing when you truly know how to raise your vibration. Okay, when you understand the ultimate way to raise your vibration, which I will teach you, then these things like meditation, having fun, which is crucial. Having fun, I agree with, it's crucial no matter what. Having fun, crystals, listening to music, whatever. All those indirect ways to raise your vibration is going to just exponentially amplify. It will amplify your vibrational practice once you understand how to raise your vibration the direct, most effective way. So when I ask you, let me ask you this: how do you raise your vibration? You can pause the video for like 5 seconds or something. Just think about it. Think about how you right now understand how to raise your vibration. Okay? Now we're back, and the one and only true way, the best way, the true way to raise your vibration is through thinking. And I'm gonna teach you how to think our way into a high vibration. Anything other than that is indirect, okay? It can still raise your vibration, but if you don't understand thinking, then you won't really most likely see the results that you want to see. The thing is, our thoughts are literally our mechanism to focus in on the frequency. So this thinking thing we have going on is literally, the purpose of it is to raise our vibration or to choose our vibration, right? It's to choose our thinking is here for us to choose our vibration. So I want to talk about automatic thinking, right? Like I said, thinking is our mechanism of creation. When our thinking is only on automatic, we are only automatically creating random things. Most of my life, my thinking was on random, right? Like I just knew about managing my random thoughts, right? I just knew about, okay, take a deep breath, be present, let the thoughts flow through you. And that's the only way I understood anything about controlling my emotions, right? Well, controlling our thoughts. So when our thinking is on automatic, that means our creation is on automatic. Our choosing, don't worry about, do not worry about the specific content of the thought. Worry about the vibration these thoughts are at. So when we are thinking, when we are choosing our thoughts, we are choosing our frequency. So just realize that for now. Don't worry about what thoughts you're thinking. When you are giving gratitude for the money that you do have right now, not only let's say that's a high vibrational thought. Don't worry about the words, the money, like I appreciate money. Don't worry about those words. Worry about that high vibrational frequency it's at. That's what I'm focused on here. When I say thinking, I'm focused on not on the specific thought, but on just the picking of the frequency. Because when we deliberately think positive thoughts, no matter what it is, it could be the most random thought, but if it feels good, that means it's high vibrational, and that means that we are basically radiating that now. So we will talk about all this. If it makes no sense, it's okay, okay? So just know that automatic thinking, most of us are on automatic thinking. So we have to move from automatic thinking into deliberate thinking, at least more often. I don't manually think my thoughts 24/7, but So when we become more deliberate with our thinking, we are harnessing our power of creation. Deliberate means intentionally, right? Intentionally choosing our thoughts. So you can even pause this video right now and realize, okay, I've been just kind of like witnessing this random tornado of thoughts, right? But now, whoa, I don't have to only choose from these thoughts. I can think my own thoughts. Literally think, make up a random thought. It doesn't even have to be good right now. Just to show you. You could be like, I love the leather of my shoes. I see a piano. See, these thoughts, I am consciously choosing to think these thoughts instead of just, letting that same random thought stream, run the program. Because when that thought stream is running the program, we are, creating randomly on automatic. So I have created everything in our reality. So this creation is happening. So no matter what, you can't do anything about it. Even if you silence your mind, you're still going to be creating something. So this is what it's about. It's about deliberate creation, deliberate thinking. So we are going from automatic thinking to a little more often choosing our thoughts. And I'll show you how that leads into a higher vibrational reality. Okay? So we want to go from automatic to deliberate thinking. Like I said, when we choose our thoughts, we choose our frequency. When we think, it is literally just thoughts interpreted by the brain, okay? So I could think I love water, right? My words, my brain interprets those frequency into words. But what I'm really doing here when I think I love water, I'm actually just picking a frequency. Just billions and trillions and infinite amounts of frequencies to pick one. Tons with high vibrations, tons with low vibrations. I'm just picking a random one with a higher vibration, okay? And the more we do that, the more we download that, the more we radiate that, right? And then I will talk about how the law of attraction brings that to you, okay? So, but for now, we are understanding that, okay, we got to go from automatic creation to deliberate creation by choosing our thoughts a little bit more consciously. So let's talk about our thoughts and the law of attraction, because the law of attraction is thinking, is the gravity for thinking, right? It's like law of gravity, but for thoughts, right? So this is how we raise our vibration, and this is also how we lower our vibration, because when we pick a thought, law of attraction will always bring you more frequencies like that frequency of thought you just picked. So let's say we pick a thought like, I appreciate my little sister, right? I picked that thought, and that's something really easy for me to appreciate because I love my little sister. So I picked that thought, and what happens is, if I think this thought, or thoughts around like this for a few seconds, law of attraction will instantly start to gravitate more like it. But if I just quickly think this thought and just in less than a second and just move on to other thoughts and just forget about it, then there's no real like law of attraction gravity pull, right? But if I think a thought like or maybe think a couple of thoughts, similar thoughts, like I love my sister, I love that she's a great student, and I love her artistic abilities. What happens now is that more thoughts will come. More thoughts, I pick these thoughts, and more thoughts like it will come. And what you do is, now you have you pick this thought, right? Now you have access to like 4 or 5 more thoughts of like vibration. and usually of higher vibration, I will say. And you pick that next thought, and then you have more access to more thoughts, and you pick that next thought, and you have more vibrational access to more thoughts like this, and you pick that thought, and you pick that thought, and it gets the momentum going, and it gets bigger and bigger, and that's how you raise your vibration. Okay? So that's also how we lower our vibration, right? Basically, we think a negative thought, like, man, I don't want to go to work. And we think about that thought long enough, what happens? I hate work. I hate wasting my time. I should have went to college. Why am I such a failure? I never went to college, and now I'm regretting it, and I just ruined my life. My life sucks, all because of I never went to college, all because I was too stupid. I should have got straight A's. I shouldn't have goofed off. I'm a failure. I suck. I'm not good enough. Blah, 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 right? You see how that one thread, one thought leads to more access to more thoughts like it, and to more thoughts like it, more thoughts like that, and it spirals into a momentum out of control. So we are already masters of negative thinking, of thinking just in the negative direction. We are already masters of thinking just in the negative direction. So now we're just harnessing that ability, but into the positive direction, right? So I will make videos that talk about this more in the future. So don't worry, this is just, a quick introduction into thinking, right? So you cannot separate thinking, which is the picking of frequencies, right? You picking a frequency, from the law of attraction. These things are directly tied together, and this is why we utilize the law of attraction to get into a high vibration. Because when we think a thought, the law of attraction is in effect, right? So that's why, this is why it's natural for us to pick a thought. That's all we have to do is pick a direction. You can there's only two directions, a positive or a negative direction. You can think a negative thought and let that spiral out of control. Or you can think of a positive thought and let that spiral out of control, especially if you get good at this and train yourself into that place, because we are already trained to think very negatively, and that's why our life is the way it is. So when we think these thoughts, what is going on? When we think these thoughts, and it's, and now I'm doing that process, and my thoughts are, getting better and better, I'm in a sense, I'm downloading that frequency. When I pick this thought, my vibration, my whole body's vibration, and this is just kind of like a metaphor, right? My whole body's vibration becomes like, vibrates at that vibration of the thoughts I'm thinking. So me picking these thoughts up here is actually changing my vibration, my whole vibration. This is how I change my vibration, through these thoughts that I'm thinking up here. This is how I download the vibration that I want to live at, to attract more of. So when this process is building up here, our whole vibration is becoming this, right? This is downloading into this. So this is how we increase our frequency. So I'm gonna show you an example of me picking one simple thought, something easy, and I'm gonna spend a minute or two thinking into a high vibe, just doing this and giving you an example. And I will have more examples and more videos in the future for sure. So look out for those. And I just want to make it clear. I pick my first few thoughts, right? Just to pick the direction that I want to go, and then after that, I let the law of attraction do its work. I feel the new thoughts coming to me, and I'm not rationalizing it. I'm not trying to I'm in my head, I'm not like, oh my gosh, what's the next thought, positive thought I should think? No, I'm not like that. I am literally, once I pick those first two thoughts, then I let the law of attraction, I let this new access to this new data of thoughts that I have flow through me. And after the first two thoughts, it's like it's easy. Law of attraction just literally almost takes me over, and I'm just spewing out more and more positive thoughts. Just like how we spew out more and more negative thoughts. It's the same thing, but in the positive direction, okay? So I'm gonna give you like a 2-minute example. You can do this for 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, you know, like I would recommend 5 minutes or so, or 2 minutes or so, just at least 2-3 minutes, right, when you're starting off. And well, let's do it. So let me pick a random thought. I appreciate my experience, my high school experience, my whole life, my whole school experience while I was at school. Even though I didn't fully enjoy it at the time, I appreciate all that has happened. I graduated high school, I made some friends, and I got to witness amazing, diverse people. I got to, get to know them. I got to know amazing teachers, and I got to know a lot of what I don't want. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing now. I'm living my passion, and I love it. And I don't think I would have this much clarity about my passion and about what I do want if I didn't go through what I went through in the past. And now I'm grateful for those things. All those trials and tribulations and dark moments have led to the brightest days. And I would never imagine that I would be this high vibrational. I've never imagined my life could be this good, this soon at the age of 20, while all my friends are slaving away in college and stuff. And I hope them well. But I remember those days where I would not pay attention in class just to pay attention to, all I'd be thinking about all day is the law of attraction, subconscious mind stuff, healing and stuff. And it was a struggle. Now it has completely paid off, and I love it. And I appreciate it. And every detail of suffering, everything that I've gone through has now turned into a strength. And now the sun is shining on me, and life is good, and life is great. And now I get to look back at those moments fondly. I get to smile and realize all those happy moments were definitely intelligently designed. It all led up to this, and I fucking love my life now. So yeah, okay. Whew! I'm gonna stop there, but yeah, so that's how you take a thought, and then I didn't make up any of those rest of the thoughts. It just spiraled out of control. I literally chose 1 or 2 thoughts, which was, I appreciate, high school, my high school experience. I appreciate, my whole high school career, my whole school career, right? And boom, 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 boom. I didn't know where that was gonna go. I did not know where that was gonna go, but just kept coming. We are already masters of thinking. I already said that. We are already masters of thinking, just in the negative direction. So the next video I'm gonna show you is, it's gonna be a 2-hour exercise, right? So it's an exercise that's gonna show you. It's gonna show you how to think or how to start manually thinking, right? So I know that sounds crazy. It's a 2-hour exercise, but it's not very you can do it while you cook. You can do it while you're taking a shower. You can do like mundane daily tasks while doing this exercise. It's actually really simple. It's actually not as bad as it sounds, okay? So, but the next exercise is just a good exercise to just simply get you to start deliberately thinking. It has nothing to do with the exercise I just showed you with thinking high vibrationally. It's more about just getting used to manually picking the thoughts you choose to think, right? So I'll see you in the next video, and I think you're gonna have to watch this video a billion times. You can move on to the next video, you can try this, but you're gonna come back to this over and over and over again, because there's a lot of information in that. And thank you for listening, and see you in the next video. Hey, if you would like to work with me one-on-one so we can take your vibration to the next level, then click the sign up button below and let's get that started. You're looking for someone who has already made that vibrational transformation that you're looking for, someone who has overcome their negative thoughts and negative emotions, as well as someone who has helped other students do the same exact thing. So, if working with me one on one to transform your vibration resonates with you, I ask you to act fast because I only have a limited amount of spots for my new students because I want to make sure I give my students the time and attention that they deserve. So, if you're interested, click the button below.